It just occurred to me that humans have a big celebration system with birthdays and celebrating birthdays. Businesses are involved, people are involved, relatives, friends. And there was no day when Christ was made. There was no date. There was no time. For time and space come through Christ. When God made Christ, he didn't need time. He didn't need space. All he wanted was his son. As he knows himself, so he makes his son to know him as he loves himself. God is not like us. And yet he loves us. He gives us birthdays.
I'm gonna draw a candle.
Through his son,
I'm gonna draw a candle, Daddy, okay?
comes the celebration of birth and days. Thank God for his son and the love that he has for himself. Our God, Christ's God, his Father, our Father, loves us. And he loves people who have birthdays, people who don't make it to their birthday, people who have never celebrated anything in their life. They've only had
I want to draw a cake, okay?
misery and lack. My son talked about having a birthday cake. We need the birthday cake. I said, what's the occasion? And it just occurred to me, Christ wasn't born on a day. There was no day and night when Christ was made. Christ represents his Father in the Old Testament as God. Humanity has never dealt with the invisible God except through God's image and word and perfection, which is his son, who emptied himself of being anything like God in order to be obedient unto death, because God cannot die. Therefore Christ must be the sacrifice for his Father, because God is not sacrificing himself. Surely he is not killing himself. If he says I am, and he represents his Father, surely he can't kill himself. It's got to be a whole system of people that hate him, that don't love him, that don't know him. God, knowing himself, loves himself and offers his son to a humanity. And this offering is not, it's not up to us to accept. It's true. It's history. It's fact. And the effects ripple beyond time and space. It encompasses all. God, his mediator, his son, and humanity. We don't even know ourselves. We have birthdays and we don't even know ourselves. We celebrate a day and we've accomplished nothing compared to what God has done through his son. Everything God makes us to be complements Christ. If we, the offscouring of the world, complement the one who is completing all, then what about those who are wise, those who are loving, those who are as God made them to be? Everyone must live their life. They must accept that God is God and he makes them to be who they are for his glory. And his son just so happens to be the begotten Son of God. We are not his until he calls us. Thank God for that calling.
I can fix.
It's the
Grandma,
crucial.
I can fix.